Have you ever felt completely lost, as if life is moving around you, but you remain stuck, searching for something bigger, something deeper, something that could change everything? That silent longing inside you, that desperate hope for a breakthrough, is not just a passing feeling. It's a call from your soul, a signal that you are meant for more than this moment of struggle. We all want blessings, peace, and a life that feels meaningful. But too often we ask, we hope and we pray, and nothing seems to come. The question is, why? Why does prayer, something so simple and powerful, sometimes feel like an echo lost in the void? The truth is, prayer is more than words uttered in moments of need. It is a profound connection, a bridge between your heart and a power far greater than you. But that connection needs something vital: depth. Real prayer reaches beyond the surface. It stirs your spirit, aligns your mind, and opens a pathway for blessings to flow freely into your life. Imagine for a moment a prayer so powerful, so transformative, that it doesn't just ask for blessings, but unleashes them. Not in some distant future, but now, today. That's what you will discover here. This is not a promise of instant miracles or empty wishes. It's a journey to awaken the part of you that already holds the key to change. When you learn to pray with this depth, you step into a current of energy that shifts your reality. You start to see opportunities where before there was only struggle. Doors open, hearts heal, your purpose becomes clear. Your purpose becomes clear. And the blessings you've been longing for begin to manifest in ways you never imagined possible. The reason this works is because prayer at its core is not about asking from a place of lack. It's about connecting from a place of trust and surrender. It's about opening yourself fully, mind, body, and soul, to receive what the universe or God has already prepared for you. When you understand this, prayer transforms from a routine into a powerful act of creation. It changes your mindset, your emotions, and ultimately your life. This is why so many people pray without seeing results. They have not yet discovered how to tap into this deeper, truer form of prayer. But that's about to change. As you listen to what comes next, you will be guided step by step to this one prayer that can unlock a floodgate of blessings. You will learn how to prepare your heart and mind, how to speak with purpose, and how to feel the prayer so deeply it moves your entire being. This is not about religious rituals or empty repetition. It is about a real, authentic connection that empowers you to receive the life you deserve. By staying with this message, you are giving yourself permission to believe that change is possible. You are opening the door to courage and transformation. You are answering the call that has been quietly waiting inside you. So keep your heart open and your spirit ready. Because what you're about to discover is more than a prayer. It's the beginning of your greatest breakthrough. What if you could see blessings not just as random moments of good fortune, but as deliberate gifts designed to uplift your life in every way? Many people believe blessings are simply luck or coincidence, a fleeting smile from the universe that might or might not come. But the truth runs far deeper. Blessings are not accidental. They are intentional, divine expressions meant to nurture your soul, open new pathways, and fill your life with peace and purpose. To recognize blessings, you must first understand what they truly are. They often come disguised in the ordinary moments: an unexpected word of encouragement, a fresh opportunity, or even the strength to endure hardship. Blessings shape who you become, not just what you receive. They heal wounds that money cannot touch and fill emptiness that success alone cannot fill. The way you perceive blessings changes everything. When you see them as signs of a greater plan, you begin to live differently. You open your heart to gratitude and your mind to possibilities. This mindset creates fertile ground for more blessings to flow in. Without this understanding, you risk missing the gifts that are already present in your life. When you look for blessings only in grand events or material wealth, you blind yourself to the quiet miracles unfolding every day. The good news is that by shifting your perspective, you don't need to wait for life to change around you. You begin to attract blessings through the simple act of recognition. Your life responds to the way you receive, not just what you ask for. Blessings are also deeply connected to your inner state, your peace, your faith, your openness. When your heart is closed by fear, doubt, or bitterness, blessings struggle to reach you. But when you cultivate a spirit of trust and hope, blessings come with greater ease. This is why understanding blessings is more than a spiritual concept. It is a psychological key. Your brain responds to gratitude and positivity by releasing chemicals that improve your health and sharpen your focus. Your emotions align with your deepest desires, creating momentum toward your goals. This is not wishful thinking. It's how your body and soul are designed to work together. Imagine for a moment how your life could shift if you began to notice blessings in small, everyday moments and allowed them to fill you with hope. Imagine the courage you would find when you realize that blessings are already flowing toward you, waiting to be received. This change in perception moves you from a place of lack to a place of abundance. It prepares you to receive the powerful prayer that will unlock God's blessings in your life. But before that prayer can work its deepest magic, you must open yourself to a new way of seeing the world, one where blessings are never scarce, only waiting to be embraced. This awakening creates a foundation so strong that the prayer you will learn doesn't just ask for blessings. It aligns your entire being to welcome them fully. The blessing is not something you chase. It is something you embody. And once you embody this truth, your life begins to reflect a reality far greater than you ever imagined. The journey to blessing starts here, with your heart open and ready to receive what has always been meant for you. It's a painful truth that many prayers feel unanswered, leaving hearts heavy and spirits drained. You have spoken words into the silence, begged for change, and waited, only to feel disappointment. This is not a sign that you are forgotten or unworthy. It is a sign that something essential in the way you pray needs to be understood. Most prayers fall short because they come from a place of confusion or desperation, like shouting into a storm without a clear direction. When your mind is scattered with doubt or your heart clings tightly to specific outcomes, the power of prayer is blocked. True prayer requires more than repetition or mere hope. It demands focused intention and deep belief. Scientific studies reveal that intention shapes reality far more than we realize. Your brain is wired to respond to clarity and emotional intensity, activating pathways that align your actions with your deepest desires. But if your prayer is clouded by uncertainty or fear, your brain sends mixed signals, stalling the very change you seek. The frustration you feel is not a failure, but a signal to shift your approach. You must move from asking with desperation to praying with faith, from demanding to surrendering, from fear to trust. This shift is not easy because it requires you to confront the invisible barriers inside yourself. Doubt, impatience, and distraction are silent enemies that weaken your connection. But the power to overcome them lives within you. When you bring calm focus to your prayer, when your words come from a place of true conviction and openness, your energy changes. You begin to vibrate at a higher frequency, attracting blessings instead of repelling them. This is the unseen law that governs spiritual connection and manifests in real-life transformation. Imagine releasing the tension of unanswered prayers and stepping into a state where every word you speak is a seed planted in fertile soil. The difference lies in the quality of your inner belief and the clarity of your heart's intent. Prayer becomes a tool not just for asking, but for creating. This means your role is not to command the universe, but to align yourself so perfectly that blessings flow effortlessly toward you. Understanding why most prayers don't work the way you expect is liberating. It frees you from self-blame and empowers you to refine your practice. It shows you that what stands between you and blessings is not outside forces, but the invisible walls inside your own mind and heart. When you learn to pray with intention, clarity, and faith, you unlock a connection that is unstoppable. It is this connection that will bring forth the blessings you've waited for, blessings that heal, restore, and transform. As you open to this new way of praying, you step closer to the one prayer that can change everything. The prayer that calls forth blessings is not about asking for what you want in a scattered way. It is about embracing a profound truth, that you are worthy, that the universe is listening, and that your faith can move mountains. This understanding turns prayer from an uncertain hope into a powerful force of change, ready to shape your life. When you truly grasp this, you prepare yourself to receive the gift of blessings already on their way to you. There is a hidden power in one prayer, a prayer so profound that it does more than ask. It opens the door to an unstoppable flow of blessings. This prayer is not about a list of demands or fleeting wishes. It is a sacred alignment, a deep connection that transforms your entire being. When you grasp this, your relationship with prayer changes forever. This one prayer moves beyond words. It becomes an experience of surrender, trust, and awakening. It invites you to release control and embrace the divine flow that is already moving toward you. So, the true power of this prayer lies in its ability to shift your energy from scarcity to abundance, from fear to faith, from struggle to peace. It creates a magnetic force within you, pulling blessings into your life with grace and ease. You are not asking from emptiness. You are receiving from fullness. This prayer awakens something inside you that has always been there but often forgotten. The deep knowing that you are worthy of blessings, that you are connected to a source greater than yourself, and that your life is part of a divine plan unfolding perfectly. When you say this prayer, you are not just speaking. You are aligning your heart, mind, and soul with this truth. This alignment ignites a transformation that ripples through every part of your life. It changes how you see yourself, others, and the world. It softens resistance and invites grace. The reason this prayer is so powerful is that it speaks to your inner being in a language beyond words. It activates the part of your brain that governs belief and manifestation. It floods your nervous system with calm and clarity. It rewires your mindset to expect good, to welcome change, and to trust in timing. This prayer is a bridge. It connects your highest desires with divine will. It does not force outcomes, but creates a space where miracles can happen. It is simple, but not easy. It demands your full presence and honesty. It calls you to drop the masks of doubt and open your heart wide. When you commit to this prayer, you step into a sacred partnership with the universe. You become a co-creator of your destiny. You no longer wait passively for blessings, but actively participate in their arrival by embodying faith, gratitude, and courage. This prayer invites you to release the old ways of struggling alone and embrace the truth that you are supported, loved, and guided at every moment. It removes the blocks of fear and uncertainty and replaces them with confidence and peace. The moment you embrace this prayer, you begin to experience a shift, subtle at first, then profound. You notice opportunities appearing, your heart softening, your mind clearing. You feel lighter, more hopeful, and ready to receive. This is not magic. It is the natural unfolding of divine law when your energy is aligned. The power of this prayer is waiting for you. It is ready to unlock blessings that are already on their way. All you must do is open your heart, speak with intention, and believe. The one prayer that changes everything is not a secret anymore. It is your new beginning. Before you can fully embrace the power of this prayer, there is a vital step that cannot be overlooked: the preparation of your mind and heart. Prayer is not a casual exercise. It is an intimate dialogue that requires clarity and openness. Your mind must be clear of the noise and clutter that distract you from truly connecting with a divine source of blessings. This preparation is the foundation upon which your prayer stands. Without it, your words may drift aimlessly, never gaining the strength needed to move mountains within your life. It begins with quieting the restless thoughts that keep you trapped in fear and doubt. These thoughts act like walls, blocking the flow of blessings meant to reach you. To break down these walls, you must create space inside yourself, a stillness where your heart can speak honestly and your spirit can listen deeply. This stillness is not found by forcing your mind to stop, but by gently redirecting your focus away from worries and distractions. Mindfulness is the key. When you pause to observe your thoughts without judgment, you gain control over the inner chatter that often dominates your mental landscape. This awareness creates a calm center within you, a sanctuary where prayer can take root and grow. Alongside mental clarity, emotional cleansing is essential. Carrying resentment, anger, or unresolved pain dims the light of your prayer. These heavy emotions act like anchors, weighing down your spirit and preventing blessings from lifting you higher. Forgiveness, not just toward others but toward yourself, is a powerful act of release. It frees your heart from burdens that no longer serve you and prepares you to receive with an open hand. This preparation is not a one-time event but a continuous practice. Every moment you choose calm over chaos. Every breath you take to center yourself, you deepen your readiness to connect. When you enter prayer from this place of clarity and openness, your words resonate with truth. Your intention sharpens and your faith strengthens. This makes your prayer magnetic to blessings. The science behind this is clear. When your brain is calm, your nervous system relaxed, and your emotions balanced, you produce chemicals that support healing, creativity, and connection. Your body becomes a vessel ready to carry divine energy. This preparation shifts prayer from being a mechanical ritual to becoming a sacred encounter. You stop asking from a place of desperation and start speaking from a place of trust. You stop seeking to control and begin to surrender. This surrender is not weakness, it is strength. Sure, weakness, it is strength. It is courage to admit that you cannot do this alone and openness to receive what is already on its way. Your willingness to prepare your mind and heart shows your readiness to step into a new reality, a reality where blessings are not distant dreams, but present experiences. The act of preparing becomes a powerful declaration. You are serious about change, about transformation, and about living the abundant life that is your birthright. This preparation is the soil in which the one prayer will grow, the breath that will carry your words beyond yourself. Without this readiness, even the most powerful prayer cannot fully unfold. But with it, you open a gateway to miracles, to breakthroughs, to blessings that flow like a river through every area of your life. This step is yours to take. It is simple, yet it holds the key to everything you desire. Your journey toward God's blessings begins with the decision to prepare fully, deeply, and honestly. The moment has come to speak with purpose, to give voice to the prayer that will shift everything. Words are more than sounds. They are vessels carrying the weight of your intention, the truth of your heart, and the energy of your belief. Speaking with purpose means choosing words that reflect not just what you want, but who you are becoming. It means abandoning empty repetition and instead offering language rich with meaning, faith, and clarity. Your prayer is a declaration of your readiness to receive blessings, not a list of demands born from fear or lack. Each word you speak must resonate with conviction, infused with the certainty that what you ask is already on its way. This clarity focuses your mind and engages your emotions, both critical in activating the transformative power of prayer. When you speak with purpose, you align your entire being, mind, heart, and spirit, in a singular direction. This alignment creates a powerful magnetic field that draws blessings closer. The brain responds to clear, emotionally charged language by activating neural pathways connected to hope, trust, and manifestation. It is this neurological response that transforms mere words into catalysts for change. Silence or scattered thoughts produce weak signals. Purposeful words send out a powerful call. Purposeful speech also demands presence. You must be fully engaged in the moment, free from distraction and half-hearted intention. Your voice should carry the strength of your belief and the openness of your soul. This is not about perfection in phrasing, but about authenticity and intentionality. When your words come from an honest place, they carry an undeniable power that moves the invisible forces working to bring blessings into your life. Understanding the meaning behind your prayer is equally essential. Don't recite without feeling. Know what you are saying and why. Each phrase is a seed planted in your consciousness, growing roots deep in your soul. This knowledge fuels your faith and helps you sustain your prayer beyond the initial moment. Speaking with purpose also means holding space for gratitude. Blessings are attracted by appreciation, by the acknowledgement of what already exists alongside what is yet to come. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance, sending a signal that you are ready to receive more. As you prepare to speak this prayer, remember that your voice is a bridge connecting your current reality with the life you envision. It carries your deepest desires into the unseen realm where they begin to take shape. Your words have power, power to heal, to transform, to manifest. Speak them with courage, conviction, and an open heart. When you do, you step into a new relationship with prayer, one where blessings flow freely and your life begins to mirror the hope and faith you embody. This act of purposeful speech is more than a step. It is a declaration of your willingness to change and a commitment to live with intention. It is the spark that lights the fire within and invites the divine to respond. This is how the one prayer moves from possibility into reality, when spoken with clarity, feeling, and unwavering belief. The moment you give your prayer voice, you open yourself fully to the blessings that are waiting to transform your life. Prayer is not complete without faith, the invisible force that breathes life into your words and turns them into reality. Faith is more than hope or wishful thinking. It is a confident trust in what you cannot yet see, but know in your soul is true. This trust transforms prayer from a simple request into a powerful promise waiting to be fulfilled. When you pray without faith, your words become hollow echoes, easily swept away by doubt and fear. But when faith anchors your prayer, it creates a vibration that resonates throughout your being, shaking loose limitations and inviting blessings to step forward. This is because faith activates a primal part of your brain designed to detect possibility and ignite action. It rewires your mindset, shifting focus from obstacles to opportunities. Scientific research shows that faith triggers the release of chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which elevate mood, enhance resilience, and improve your ability to manifest goals. The body and mind align, creating fertile ground for transformation. To cultivate faith, you must learn to trust not only the prayer, but the timing and wisdom of the universe or God's plan. This requires surrender, not surrender out of defeat, but surrender out of courage and acceptance. Surrender means releasing the need to control every outcome and instead opening yourself to receive in unexpected ways. It means believing that even when the path is unclear, the destination is certain. The power of faith also lies in its ability to shield you from discouragement. Life will test your resolve, presenting challenges that threaten to weaken your belief. Yet faith acts as an unshakable foundation, reminding you that blessings are on their way even when you cannot yet see them. This endurance is essential. It turns prayer from a fleeting hope into a steady, unwavering commitment. Faith connects deeply to your emotional state. When you nurture it, your heart feels lighter, your fears diminish, and your sense of peace grows. This peace is not passive. It is a dynamic force that fuels action and keeps you moving forward despite uncertainty. Embracing faith means choosing to believe in your worthiness of blessings, regardless of past failures or present doubts. It is about affirming that you deserve the life you envision and that the universe is conspiring in your favor. This belief reprograms your subconscious, replacing limiting thoughts with empowering truths. When you pray with this kind of faith, you embody the energy of abundance. You become a beacon for blessings, naturally attracting opportunities, people, and resources aligned with your desires. The ripple effect is undeniable. Your inner transformation shapes your outer world. Faith is not blind. It is informed by your experiences, your intuition, and your highest self. It is a choice you make every day to hold on to hope, to believe in possibility, and to act from a place of certainty. This choice fuels the one prayer that unlocks God's blessings in your life. Without faith, prayer is powerless. With faith, it is unstoppable. When you fully embrace this truth, you prepare to receive blessings beyond your imagination. Your faith becomes the anchor that holds you steady as your prayers begin to manifest, bringing healing, growth, and transformation. This is the essence of true prayer, the combination of heartfelt words and unshakable faith, creating a force that can change everything. Gratitude is the invisible bridge that connects your prayers to the blessings you seek. It is the emotional force that amplifies faith and transforms your entire experience of receiving. When you cultivate genuine gratitude, you shift your energy from longing and lack to appreciation and abundance. This shift is essential because the universe responds not just to what you ask for, but to how you feel while asking. Science reveals that gratitude rewires your brain, increasing positivity, resilience, and openness to new possibilities. It lowers stress and raises your vibration, creating fertile ground for blessings to grow. Expressing gratitude is more than saying a thank you. It is a deep, heartfelt acknowledgement of all that already exists in your life. The small gifts, the hidden miracles, the lessons learned, and the moments of joy. When your heart is full of appreciation, your prayer becomes a celebration rather than a plea. This celebration opens doors that fear and scarcity would keep closed. Gratitude expands your vision. It allows you to see beyond current struggles and recognize the good that is present, no matter how subtle. This awareness builds hope and fuels your faith, reinforcing your belief that blessings are not only possible, but inevitable. It invites you to focus on progress rather than perfection, on growth rather than failure. When you pray with gratitude, you are aligning with a universal law. The more you appreciate, the more you attract. This law is not abstract. It is practical and proven. Those who practice gratitude consistently experience increased happiness, better health, and more opportunities. Your prayer, fueled by gratitude, becomes a powerful magnet drawing blessings closer to you. Gratitude also softens the heart. It opens you to receive without resistance, without the barriers of doubt or entitlement. You come into a humble state of openness, ready to accept gifts in unexpected forms and at the perfect time. This humility is not weakness. It is the strength of surrender. the courage to trust and allow. The energy of gratitude ripples outward, affecting not only your relationship with the divine, but also with yourself and others. It fosters peace, kindness, and connection, creating a positive cycle that elevates your entire life. You become a beacon of light, radiating the energy that attracts more blessings. Without gratitude, even the strongest prayer can falter. It may reach the heavens but struggle to manifest in your reality. With gratitude, prayer becomes a living force, breathing life into your desires and nurturing their growth. To truly unlock the blessings waiting for you, gratitude must become a daily practice. Begin by noticing the small things: the breath you take, the sun on your face, the kindness of a stranger. Let these moments fill you with thanks. Expand this feeling to the bigger picture: your strengths, your progress, your resilience. Let gratitude fill your heart so deeply that it changes how you speak, think, and act. This is the heart of the one prayer, the prayer infused with faith, intention, and now gratitude. Together, these elements create a powerful cycle of receiving and giving, of asking and appreciating. As you deepen your gratitude, you unlock a new level of spiritual connection and open the floodgates for God's blessings to pour into your life. This is not wishful thinking. It is a practice grounded in truth and experience. Gratitude transforms your prayer and your life, making you ready to receive all that is meant for you. The path to receiving God's blessings through prayer requires more than faith and gratitude. It demands unwavering patience. Patience is not passive waiting. It is an active state of trust and resilience. It is the quiet strength that holds your heart steady when answers seem delayed and doubts begin to surface. Without patience, even the most powerful prayer can lose momentum. The human mind craves immediate results, but true transformation unfolds in its own perfect time, often beyond what we expect. Cultivating patience means embracing the process, understanding that every delay has a purpose. Each moment of waiting is a part of the divine unfolding, preparing you to receive blessings in their fullest form. This understanding dissolves frustration and replaces it with peace. Patience grounds you in the present, preventing your mind from spinning into anxiety over the future or regret about the past. This groundedness is vital because it keeps your energy focused and positive, making you receptive rather than resistant. Research shows that patience improves emotional regulation, reduces stress, and increases your ability to cope with challenges. These benefits create a fertile inner environment where prayer can grow stronger and blessings can manifest more clearly. When you practice patience, you are actively participating in the creation of your destiny. You are not giving up or settling. You are choosing to trust the unseen forces at work. This trust requires a deep surrender, a letting go of control, and a commitment to stay faithful regardless of immediate outcomes. Patience also deepens your connection with yourself and the divine. It allows you to listen more closely, to recognize subtle guidance, and to act with wisdom rather than impulse. This inner stillness is where miracles often begin. In this space, your prayer transforms from a hurried plea into a powerful conversation with the universe. You begin to see that the waiting itself is a blessing, shaping you into someone capable of receiving and stewarding the abundance that comes. Patience reveals your strength and resilience. It tests your faith and builds character. It is the crucible through which your prayers are refined and your spirit is fortified. Without patience, you risk losing hope or settling for less than what you truly deserve. With patience, you hold the vision clearly and stay committed to it until it becomes reality. This commitment creates a vibration that calls blessings closer with greater intensity. Remember, the greatest things in life often require time. Growth, healing, and transformation do not happen overnight. By embracing patience, you align yourself with this natural rhythm. You honor the process, knowing that delays are not denials but preparations. This mindset shifts your experience from frustration to empowerment, from despair to hope. Patience also teaches humility. It reminds you that some things are beyond your immediate control and invites you to trust the wisdom of divine timing. This trust is a powerful form of faith in action. As you cultivate patience in your prayer practice, you strengthen your ability to remain centered and hopeful. This steadiness nurtures your soul and keeps your intentions alive and vibrant. The blessings you seek are on their way, and patience is the vessel carrying them to you. By embracing this truth, you prepare yourself to receive fully, opening your life to the abundant flow that prayer unlocks. True transformation requires action, the willingness to move beyond prayer into deliberate steps that align with your highest intentions. Prayer opens the door to blessings, but it is your actions that walk you through it. Without action, prayers remain wishes. With action, they become reality. This is the moment where faith meets courage. Taking action demands you to step into the unknown, to confront fear and uncertainty with determination. It calls for trust not only in the divine plan, but in your own power to co-create your destiny. When you act, you send a clear signal to the universe that you are ready and willing to receive the blessings you seek. This readiness activates a chain reaction, attracting opportunities and resources aligned with your purpose. Neuroscience shows that intentional action rewires your brain, strengthening pathways linked to confidence, problem solving, and resilience. This rewiring makes success more likely because your mind begins to expect and prepare for positive outcomes. Action also builds momentum. Each step forward generates energy and motivation, creating a ripple effect that propels you closer to your goals. This momentum combats doubt and discouragement, reinforcing your commitment to the prayer you have spoken. To act effectively, you must listen deeply to your inner guidance. Prayer heightens your intuition, revealing the right steps at the right times. Ignoring this guidance leads to wasted effort and frustration, while following it opens doors and expands possibilities. This connection between prayer and action forms a powerful loop. Prayer inspires action, and action fuels deeper faith and clearer prayers. Taking action requires courage because it pushes you beyond comfort zones and familiar patterns. It may involve risks, sacrifices, and setbacks. Yet these challenges are essential growth points. They refine your character, deepen your resolve, and prepare you for the blessings you desire. Every challenge met with courage strengthens your prayer's power, transforming obstacles into stepping stones. Action also demands responsibility. You are not a passive recipient waiting for blessings to fall into your lap. You are an active participant, accountable for your choices and their consequences. This responsibility is empowering, as it places the power for change squarely in your hands. When you embrace this role, you transform from a seeker into a creator. Remember, the energy behind prayer flows through your actions. When your actions align with your highest values and deepest desires, they become a living prayer themselves. A constant vibration attracting blessings. This alignment between inner belief and outer behavior is crucial. Without it, prayers can feel disconnected or incomplete. With it, every step you take is infused with divine purpose. The one prayer that unleashes God's blessings is not just spoken, it is lived. Your daily choices, your persistence, your willingness to grow, all are prayers in motion. As you act with intention, courage, and faith, you break through barriers that once seemed insurmountable. You invite blessings to manifest in ways beyond imagination. This dance of prayer and action is the heartbeat of transformation. It calls you to rise, to move forward, to claim the abundant life meant for you. This moment is your call to step boldly into your power, knowing that with each step, you are closer to receiving the blessings that prayer has already set in motion. Every prayer carries with it a sacred energy, but this energy is amplified when combined with unwavering belief in your own worthiness. Doubt is the silent thief that steals blessings before they arrive. When you believe you are undeserving, you unconsciously close the door to abundance. True transformation begins when you recognize that you are inherently worthy of all the good the universal God has to offer. Worthiness is not earned by achievements or external approval. It is a fundamental truth of your existence. Embracing this truth rewires your mindset from scarcity to abundance. It quiets the negative inner voices that say you are not enough, that your past mistakes disqualify you, or that blessings belong to others but not you. When you step into worthiness, you reclaim your power and open yourself fully to receiving. Psychological studies confirm that self-worth directly influences how open we are to opportunities and success. People who cultivate a deep sense of worthiness tend to have greater resilience, higher self-esteem, and stronger emotional health, all essential ingredients for manifesting blessings. To nurture worthiness, begin by acknowledging your intrinsic value beyond any circumstance or external measure. Affirm that you deserve love, success, peace, and abundance simply because you exist. This shift changes how you speak to yourself, turning harsh criticism into compassionate encouragement. Worthiness also dissolves fear and shame, two powerful blockers of prayer's power. Fear tells you to settle, to stay small, or to hide. Shame convinces you that you are flawed or unworthy of good things. When you replace these with self-acceptance, your prayers carry an unstoppable energy. Worthiness invites you to expect blessings and to stand in readiness to receive them. This expectation is not arrogance, but confidence rooted in truth. It aligns your mind, body, and spirit with the flow of grace. When you embody worthiness, you radiate an energy that attracts goodness and repels negativity. You naturally draw people, opportunities, and circumstances that support your growth and fulfillment. This magnetic energy amplifies the effectiveness of your prayer, creating a resonance that moves mountains. Worthiness also fuels persistence. When challenges arise or delays happen, a deep sense of deservingness keeps you committed and hopeful. You refuse to settle for less or give up because you know you are meant for more. This unwavering commitment is essential in unlocking the full power of the one prayer. Understand that worthiness is not static. It is a practice that requires daily attention and self-compassion. It flourishes through positive affirmations, healthy boundaries, and acts of self-care that honor your true self. Each act of kindness toward yourself reinforces your right to receive blessings. As you strengthen your sense of worthiness, you create a fertile ground where prayer and faith can flourish unimpeded. This inner alignment transforms your energy into a beacon that calls forth divine blessings with greater intensity. The truth is simple but profound. You cannot receive fully unless you believe you deserve fully. When you embrace your worthiness, you unlock a sacred power within you. This power fuels the one prayer that releases God's blessings into your life, creating a wave of transformation that touches every aspect of your existence. Worthiness is the key that opens the heart and the heavens, inviting abundance to flow freely and effortlessly. The energy you carry within shapes the reality you experience, and this is why alignment is essential to unleashing the blessings you seek. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in harmony with the prayer you offer, you create a powerful frequency that resonates with the universe. This resonance acts like a beacon, drawing blessings into your life with a magnetic force. Misalignment, on the other hand, creates resistance. If your words ask for abundance, but your mind is clouded with doubt or your heart harbors fear, the energy becomes fragmented and weak. This fragmentation causes blessings to stall or pass you by unnoticed. Alignment demands honesty, a clear and courageous look inward to identify any conflicts between what you desire and how you truly feel or act. It requires you to confront limiting beliefs, fears, or habits that block your flow. This process is not easy, but it is necessary. The emotional intensity of alignment cuts through illusions and self-deception, replacing them with clarity and purpose. When you achieve alignment, your prayer transforms from a wish into a command of energy that cannot be ignored. Your inner world and outer reality begin to mirror each other. This synchronization is where miracles happen. The psychology behind this is clear. When your internal state matches your external goals, your brain and body act as one. You become more focused, motivated, and resilient. Your subconscious mind, which governs much of your behavior, accepts your intentions as truth and works tirelessly to bring them into being. Alignment also frees you from exhausting cycles of frustration and self-sabotage. It stops the push and pull between hope and doubt, between effort and surrender. Instead, you flow with a steady current of confidence and trust. This steady current fuels persistence, creativity, and peace. It creates space for you to receive blessings in unexpected forms, sometimes far greater than you imagined. Achieving alignment means cultivating a mindset where your thoughts consistently support your prayers. This means replacing fear with faith, scarcity with abundance, and negativity with hope. It means training your mind to focus on what you want rather than what you fear. At the same time, your emotions must be engaged positively. The law of attraction responds most strongly to emotions like joy, love, and gratitude. When you feel these deeply, you amplify your prayer's power. Finally, your actions must reflect your aligned state. This means making choices that serve your highest good, letting go of behaviors that contradict your goals, and stepping boldly into opportunities that support your vision. Alignment is a living, breathing practice. It requires daily attention and adjustment. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are like instruments that must be tuned together to create harmony. When you commit to this practice, you build an unstoppable force of manifestation. You become a vessel through which blessings flow naturally and effortlessly. The one prayer that unlocks God's blessings is not a simple phrase, but a state of being where alignment reigns supreme. In this state, your entire being is synchronized with the divine will and the abundant life you desire. The power of alignment cannot be overstated. It is the foundation upon which every blessing is built. By cultivating alignment, you prepare yourself not just to pray, but to receive fully, to transform deeply, and to live richly. This is where the sacred and the practical meet, creating a life that reflects the fullness of your prayer. Gratitude is the silent force that transforms prayer from mere words into a powerful magnet for blessings. When you cultivate genuine gratitude, you shift your focus from lack to abundance. This shift rewires your brain, lighting up neural pathways connected to happiness, optimism, and openness. Gratitude elevates your emotional state, creating a fertile ground for miracles to grow. It is the emotional amplifier of your prayer, making every request more potent and every answer more visible. The heart that is grateful is a heart that recognizes blessings, even in the smallest details of life. This recognition creates a continuous flow of positive energy that draws more blessings toward you. Research reveals that people who regularly practice gratitude experience lower stress levels, better physical health, and stronger relationships, all essential elements for a blessed life. Gratitude rewires your mindset, breaking the cycle of negative thinking that can sabotage your prayers. It builds resilience, helping you see obstacles as opportunities and delays as part of a larger plan. When you approach prayer with gratitude, you are not just asking for what you lack. You are celebrating what already exists within and around you. This celebration sends a message to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Gratitude also deepens your connection to the divine. It acknowledges that blessings have already been given and that you are part of a greater flow of abundance. This acknowledgement builds trust and faith, two vital components in the journey toward receiving blessings. Without gratitude, prayer can feel like pleading or bargaining. With gratitude, prayer becomes a joyful conversation rooted in love and appreciation. This joy attracts more of what you desire. To harness the power of gratitude, begin by noticing and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small. This daily practice rewires your brain to seek positivity and abundance. As you express thanks for what you have, you create an emotional momentum that propels your prayers forward. Gratitude also expands your perspective, helping you see beyond immediate struggles to the bigger picture of growth and blessing. This expansion reduces anxiety and opens your heart to hope. When you integrate gratitude into your prayer, you align your energy with abundance and dusano. This alignment creates a powerful vibration that calls for blessings in all forms: peace, health, opportunity, love, and success. Gratitude transforms your energy from scarcity to plenty, from fear to faith. It creates a magnetic field that attracts not only material blessings, but spiritual growth and emotional fulfillment. The one prayer that unleashes God's blessings is incomplete without gratitude. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the heart and opens the floodgates of divine favor. It turns your prayer into a declaration of abundance already present and a welcome mat for all that is yet to come. As you deepen your gratitude, you prepare yourself to receive blessings with open arms and a joyful spirit. This is the secret to living a life filled with grace, abundance, and divine favor. Gratitude is the bridge between prayer and manifestation, the sacred energy that transforms your desires into reality. Embrace it fully and watch as blessings flow freely into every corner of your life. Faith is the invisible bridge that carries your prayer from your heart to the realm of possibility. It is the unwavering belief in what cannot yet be seen, but is sure to come. Without faith, prayer is fragile, like a whisper lost in the wind. With faith, prayer becomes a roaring declaration of trust in divine timing and infinite wisdom. Faith is not blind hope. It is the conscious choice to trust despite uncertainty, to hold steady when doubts arise, and to keep moving forward when the path is unclear. This trust fuels perseverance, the essential ingredient that turns desire into destiny. Neuroscience reveals that faith activates neural circuits linked to optimism and stress resilience, enabling you to face challenges with courage rather than fear. When faith is strong, your mind releases chemicals that calm anxiety and foster clarity, allowing your prayers to resonate with powerful intention. Faith creates a powerful emotional anchor, grounding you in the certainty that your prayer is heard and that blessings are unfolding even when they are not yet visible. This certainty is vital because the universe responds to energy, not timelines. The more you align with faith, the more you align with the energy of manifestation itself. Holding on to faith shifts your internal dialogue from a "why is this taking so long" to "I trust the process." This shift breaks cycles of impatience and despair, replacing them with hope and peace. Faith also opens your heart to receive. It dissolves the fear of disappointment that often blocks blessings from entering your life. When you fully believe you are worthy and ready, you become a magnet for divine favor. This magnetism intensifies your prayer's power, drawing blessings from unexpected sources. To cultivate faith, you must nurture it daily with affirmation, meditation, and reflection. Remind yourself that what you seek is on its way, even if the signs are subtle or delayed. Faith grows stronger each time you choose trust over doubt, patience over frustration. It strengthens your resolve to act in alignment with your prayer, knowing that every step you take is part of a larger, divine plan. Faith also connects you deeply to your inner self and to the divine energy that supports all creation. This connection replenishes your spirit and renews your commitment to the journey. The one prayer that unleashes God's blessings is anchored in faith. Without this anchor, your prayers drift aimlessly, vulnerable to the storms of doubt and fear. With faith, they become unstoppable forces of transformation. Your faith turns your prayer into a living, breathing force that commands the attention of the universe and invites miracles to unfold. It is the engine that drives the law of attraction, the current that carries blessings to your shore. When faith and prayer unite, they create a sacred synergy that transcends logic and circumstance. This union invites you into a new reality, a one where your deepest desires manifest, where your soul's purpose is fulfilled, and where blessings flow freely and abundantly. Faith is not merely belief. It is the courageous heartbeat of your prayer, pulsing with the power to transform your life forever. Embrace this power fully and step boldly into the blessings waiting to be claimed. Hope is the quiet flame that keeps your spirit alive when the night feels darkest. It is the force that whispers softly in your soul, reminding you that despite current struggles, a brighter future awaits. Hope fuels the emotional resilience needed to sustain prayer through uncertainty. It bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be, holding space for possibility when logic says otherwise. This delicate but powerful energy lifts you above despair and plants the seeds for transformation. Scientific studies show that hope activates brain areas responsible for motivation and emotional regulation, enabling you to face challenges with courage and creativity. When hope is alive, your mind shifts from focusing on problems to envisioning solutions. This shift generates new ideas, new strength, and renewed determination. Hope does not deny hardship. It simply refuses to let it be the final word. It is the belief that the struggle has meaning and that blessings are emerging from the process. Holding hope in your heart strengthens your prayer, making it a living force that pulls blessings closer. Without hope, prayer can falter under the weight of doubt and fear. With hope, prayer becomes a beacon that guides you through uncertainty. Hope also expands your emotional capacity to receive. When you expect good things, you prepare your heart and mind to embrace them fully. This openness creates a magnetic field that draws blessings into your life. To cultivate hope, focus on small signs of progress and moments of joy. Each glimpse of light strengthens your resolve and builds momentum toward your vision. Hope requires your active participation. It is not passive waiting, but active anticipation. It asks you to believe in the unseen and to keep moving forward with confidence. Hope and faith work hand in hand. Where faith anchors your belief, hope fuels your persistence. Together, they form a powerful foundation for the one prayer that unleashes God's blessings. This prayer thrives in the fertile soil, created by hope's gentle yet unstoppable energy. When you nurture hope, you ignite a chain reaction within yourself that energizes your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You become a force that attracts miracles and opens doors. Hope also brings peace amidst chaos. It quiets the restless mind and soothes the anxious heart, allowing you to listen deeply to the guidance within. This inner calm sharpens your intuition and strengthens your alignment with divine timing. The more you cultivate hope, the more you embody the truth that your current reality does not define your destiny. Your prayers, powered by hope, reach beyond immediate circumstances and tap into infinite possibilities. This connection elevates your entire being, aligning it with the blessings waiting to unfold. Hope is not just an emotion, it is a lifeline. It is the force that holds you steady as you step into the unknown and claim the abundant life meant for you. Embrace hope fully and watch as it transforms your prayer into an unstoppable current of grace, opening the floodgates to blessings beyond measure. Let hope be the fire that lights your path, guiding you toward the life you are destined to live. Surrender is the quiet strength that releases the heavy weight of control and invites divine guidance to take the lead. It is not a sign of weakness, but the ultimate act of courage, the willingness to trust beyond your understanding, to let go of the need to dictate every outcome, and to embrace the unknown with an open heart. Surrender transforms prayer from a demand into a dialogue, a sacred exchange where you open space for blessings to enter in ways you could never have planned. This act of letting go activates a profound psychological shift. When you surrender, your brain reduces stress responses, calming the fight-or-flight mechanism that often blocks clarity and peace. This calmness clears the path for deeper intuition and connection to divine wisdom. Surrender does not mean giving up on your dreams or hopes. Instead, it means holding them lightly, knowing that the universe's timing and methods are perfect, even when they differ from your expectations. This shift in perspective frees you from anxiety, fear, and resistance, emotions that constrict the flow of blessings. Letting go opens your mind and heart to receive solutions, opportunities, and miracles that your limited vision could never foresee. Surrender aligns you with a higher power, allowing you to move from striving to flowing. This flow is the natural current of abundance and grace. Psychologically, surrender reduces the tension between desire and reality, creating space for acceptance and gratitude. When you surrender, you choose peace over struggle, faith over fear. This choice creates emotional resilience and deepens your trust in the process of blessing. The one prayer that unleashes God's blessings is not complete without surrender. It is surrender that transforms mere words into a living force that aligns with divine will. Surrender invites you into partnership with the universe, where your efforts and divine timing dance in harmony. This partnership unlocks doors that remain closed to the frantic mind and clenched fist. To practice surrender, start by releasing the need for immediate answers. Allow your prayer to be a seed planted in fertile soil, trusting it will grow at the right pace. Surrender invites patience, humility, and openness, the fertile ground for miracles to flourish. When you surrender, you create a safe container for blessings to manifest in ways you never imagined. You invite transformation that goes beyond your desires, touching every aspect of your life. Surrender also strengthens your emotional well-being by reducing the internal battle between control and chaos. It brings peace that surpasses understanding, even in the midst of uncertainty. This peace is the foundation upon which blessings are built. Surrender is the gateway to freedom, freedom from worry, from resistance, from the illusion that you must control every detail. It is the doorway through which divine favor flows abundantly. Embrace surrender fully and watch as your prayer evolves into a powerful magnet that calls forth blessings effortlessly and beautifully. Surrender is the sacred key that opens your life to the limitless blessings waiting patiently for your release.